We got basic materials. Sherwin-Williams. Let's check this out. All right, so we could be setting up for a head and shoulders. Just kind of look at this because here goes the shoulder, pop up, here goes the head. So let's kind of see what happens. Remind you, this wasn't that long ago. It was the 23rd. It's the 29th right now. So 6 days ago, we were at all-time highs. Um, yeah, honestly, I don't I don't see anything too like scary on this, especially because you look at you look at the bigger one. This. We're well above the 50% on that. Um, and we're right at the 786. So that's extremely bullish to me. Now, if you look at the short-term one, where is it? Well, I gotta change this up. Let me remove this drawing. Hold on. And if you see why, it's only coming up to here. So it's if for it to be more accurate, at least has to come up to here, right? Okay. Yeah, see, that's a much, I mean, it's a lot much cleaner. So it also makes a lot more sense. So the 786 and the 50% of here are basically the same numbers, and guess what? We're staying above it. Look below, fail, come back down, fail, and as long as we stay above the 30239, you see this right here, then I would be a buyer on it to continue to come up and hopefully break out the 309 area. But just remember, we did have a couple times like it hit here once, the double top, we broke out, but then it was also the same exact day we broke out, we flushed down. So just be careful on that. I like how it's kind of found its way down here, but then stayed more bullish, and it didn't make a new low, right? So that's the key as well. It didn't make a new low. Eco Lab, wow, this is looking good. So I mean, week on week since 6:30, we've been basically on a nice, beautiful tear higher. We're 6 point. Well, no, it's only 5 points because that's 24.99. So basically 25. So we're 6 points away from the all-time highs with Eco Lab. Looking, I mean, for me, it looking pretty good. It has, gone on our lines basically perfectly. I mean, it's not like it happened overnight, mind you. It took from 723 to 820, so a month to go from 216 to 222. However, it's constantly moving higher. SMG, Scott's Miracle Grow. Um, Again, I would buy this. We just broke out right here. I might wait for it to come down a little bit, but this could be the turning point that we were looking for. This right here, because it is completely drifted. The only thing that I would be concerned of is now that let me show you the line. No, that's the text. Is that we're right at like key resistance, well support over here, now resistance over here. So this could be a point where we roll back over to test the lows. So just keep that in mind. This could just be a like perfect hit on some resistance to roll back over down to the 149 area. So just keep that in mind. But I would say if we can get above this teal line and hold it, then it's that the probability goes higher that it's staying, that this is the turn of Scott's Miracle Grow. Lyndon Bassell, yeah, I like it. I like it. We double bottomed, filled the gap relatively easy, and are above this 50% mark. and the 50% right here of this shorter trend. So yeah, I like it as long as it can really stay above these 50s. Then I like it even more. Now, what's coming up is at the 104, we do have some nasty resistance there. One, two, three hits and then drop. But if we can clear that, then I mean, we got to clear this over here and then also clear this. Then I see us, we could head all the way back up to the 218 or the 118 level. Looks nice. And it was, I mean, that's a nice day. 3% basically. RIO. Now, again, we have talked about RIO numerous times. Be very careful with RIO. It is a gapper. It's a mining stock. Has it's really sensitive to like commodity prices and everything. So just pay attention. Um, as long as we stay above this 73.61, I would be a buyer. Now, if we get above this 80 and hold it, we dropped on 813, then I would like that. I would like it to then head above the 82, 87 to maybe even break above this 95 high. Now, this could be, just trying to make some wishes and some dreams. However, things like to fill gaps. We have the gap right at here at the 85 that hasn't been filled yet. If we continuously bulk up, then and we can hold this 80, then I see the filling of the gap would be the next target. So that's why I'm sitting here saying we could test this 95 eventually, just by once we fill these gaps. And if we fill it and we're above here, and then take this, and then we fill the gap, when we fill it convincingly, then the next little thing would be fill this little gap and then take out the 92. All right, DuPont. Yeah, I don't like it. I like it, but just be careful. We have basically a double top. I mean, this last week it was great, right? So if you got in last week, that was nice. But now that we're up here, I would just be a little careful for just for that simple reason is we're double topping right here. So if we can get above this teal line, the 75.42 area, then I would be a much safer buyer. But until we kind of get above that and hold it, I'd be cautious, very cautious. But it is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I can't say that it's a negative because we made our bottom 820 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this was basically last Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we've basically been on a beautiful tear from 73 to 75. So I'm not saying that this is terrible, but just remember we've had a lot of instances at this 75.42 teal line. So just keep that in mind. Dow Chemical, beautiful, beautiful on Friday. Yeah, this has been beautiful from 61 to 65 this last week. We had a nice little uh month breakout right here because this was in August 12th and basically hit target of the 65.83. That is beautiful. Now, what do I see this happening? As long as we can stay above this 786 or this 100% mark right around here, the numbers are all jumbled, so it's kind of hard to see. Right around that 64.59, we can stay above that. Then, because obviously I see we might roll back a little bit from that target. But then once we kind of gain steam again, I see us breaking out and going up to that 67.37. All right, international paper. Yeah, it's right at target. So um, watch for next week to continue its journey higher. And if we can get above this 60.30, I'd be more of a buyer. But I mean, it's from where it came from, it's looking really well, or it's looking really good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Monday, yeah, we were basically at 58. We're at 60 right now, 2 points gain in this last week. What's the percentage on that? So basically almost 4% this last week, which isn't bad. I like it. Let's see if we can break out and head on to the 61 to the 60, 173 to the 62. I'm not saying it's going to happen all in 1 week, but our next target is just to stay above the 60-30 for maybe a day or two and then go higher. Mosaic. Mosaic's looking pretty decent. As long as we stay above this 50% of the long term and 50% of the short term, then I don't see any problem. As we were over here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, over the last week and a half, we went from 29 to 32. So it's kind of been consistent that each one of these stocks goes about 2 points or $2. So I would, if we can hold this the 50%, then look for us to transition to the 34.46. BASY. Again, this is just like the company. We kind of double bottomed right around here. Let me draw the lines a little bit better for you. We're really triple bottomed. 1, 2, 3. This is beginning of the year, 127. Yeah, I don't see any. I'm in it for the dividend, basically. You see, they pay the 99-cent dividend. But other than that, it's not, don't play options. It's a European company, so we don't get much insight on this one.